And now live on Spreaker and iHeartRadio, as well as the Leadership TKO Station.com's website. I do want to welcome each and every one of you guys here. Welcome to the show. This is a live stream show slash podcast. Glad to be here tonight with each and every one of you. Just want to make sure that we're doing A-OK and that we also share this thing out. Go ahead and do so. Share this thing out. Many of you know what this show is about, but for those who do not know, I'm going to definitely go over that in just a moment. But I want you to share this thing out. Share the stream out. Share the podcast, the stream, to those that you know before we dive into this great information on tonight. I'm going to share it, of course, to a page and to a group. I'm going to practice what I preach. All right. And so, again, we are sharing this thing. We are building leaders. That's what we're here to do. All right. That is the purpose of the show. So listen, glad to be here tonight with each and every one of you guys. I really, really am. This is the Leadership TKO live night show. All right, the live night show. How many of you are leaders? You're viewing this, you're listening in. Just go ahead and affirm, I am a leader. Go ahead and type that in below. I am a leader. Okay, I am a leader. And so again, welcome aboard, guys. Excited to be here with you on tonight. This show, Leadership TKO Live Night Show, we do this every single night. Normally, right after the presentation during the week, I do a 6:30 p.m. wealth presentation to give you strategies that my husband and we're using to build wealth, as well as probably over 1 million people around the world. They're doing the same thing. And so I do this every single night, though, including on the weekends. And it normally happens somewhere between 7:15 and 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And so again, welcome aboard, welcome aboard. Now, before we dive into this, I'm going to give you the mission of Leadership TKO, but I want to encourage you to like or love the stream, comment below as we move forward, and also share this out or do your own watch parties. Let's build leaders together, because the purpose of this show, and we've been doing this for over a year now, the purpose of the show really is to empower leaders like yourself with the ability to win from the inside out, growing your influence, your impact, and your income. How many of you viewing this, not only are you affirming that you are a leader, but you want to grow your influence? Okay, because John Maxwell, he said it perfectly. He says, look, leadership is influence. Nothing more, nothing less. It is influence. And so I encourage you now to do so, because it's going to help you in many different ways. Okay, become a stronger, person that people want to follow, people want to emulate, right? People are going to want to listen to what it is that you have to say, and you're going to make a bigger impact on the lives of people. And if you want to grow your income as well, yes, we do provide you with strategies on how we're doing that. And so again, thank you so much, everybody. Yes, thank you for being present. Okay, appreciate you guys. Now, when we're here, I do give you a bit of an appetizer. Now, you might be saying, well, what kind of appetizer? Are we talking about food here? No, we're talking about some great content right before we get into the main meal. Okay, and so the appetizer that I do want to share with you on tonight, I'm going to pull it up really quick. And if you want to, definitely get a notepad and a pen, because you may want to take some notes. So let me pull it up for you. I want to share my screen so you can see it. All right, here we are. You see this, guys? Look at that. The law of the ladder. The law of the ladder. Now, again, these are laws from Dr. John Maxwell and his book, 15 Irrefutable Laws of Growth. So if you want to grow, these laws that I've been giving over the last couple of days, it really will help you get there. So the law of the ladder pretty much states this. Character growth really determines the height of your personal growth. Character, the inside of who you are, the very being, the very essence of who you are, determines the height of your personal growth. Okay? So here's the thing. What really matters the most, you really want to look at these particular, kind of like affirmation, strength statements, as I would say. Look at this first one here. I will focus on being better on the inside than on the outside. You have a lot of people that focus on the outside, right? They're getting all this surgery done. I mean, they got like a whole bunch of makeup on. I'm just being honest. There's nothing wrong with makeup, but if your character is flawed, it's not gonna do anything. Of course, trying to beat those flaws on your face and trying to beat your face, as some people would say it. Work on beating your character before trying to beat your face. Okay, that's a little slang for putting makeup on your face for those of you who are seasoned. Okay, so listen, character matters more, most important than, of course, your outside. Now, also think about this statement: I will follow the golden rule. People matter. Okay, understand that people matter. You got to follow the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. How do you want people to treat you? How do you want people, of course, to interact with you? I want people, of course, I'm not saying I want people, everybody to love me, because I know the fact of the matter is not everyone is. Okay, there's going to be some people who just, they love you, but there's going to be some people who just, they're like, I don't really like her. I'm going to love her, but I don't really like her. And then that's fine, okay? We're not asking for everybody to love, to just be just absolute, just in love with you, okay? But you want to follow the golden rule. You want to be in control of your actions. And I know what I can control is how I treat you or how you can treat other people. So again, do unto others as you would have them or want them to do unto you, because people matter. Third, understand, you want to think to yourself, man, I will teach only what I believe. There's some people that's teaching all types of stuff and they're doing it for other purposes, mainly, of course, for money. They don't even believe really in what they do. They're just like, I'm just going to do this anyway because I know I can make some money from it. Eventually, the truth is going to come out that you really don't care about it, okay? And you're just doing it for other reasons. But you see, passion matters, okay? Some people ask, well, Lakeisha, are you getting paid to do these streams? No. Nope. Not at all. Nope. Facebook is not paying me to do this live stream. And the other platforms that I'm using, guess what? I'm actually in a relationship with them while I'm exchanging some dollars for them to allow me to use the platform to leverage. So no, I'm not getting paid to do this, but I'm teaching it because I believe it. I'm teaching concepts about leadership because I believe it and I try to live it. Okay, I try to live it. And I want to encourage you to do the same. Teach only what you believe. Okay, that's what you should do. Passion matters. Point 4, I will have humility above all virtues. Humility. It's better for you to live a humble lifestyle rather than puffing yourself up, trying to be something that you're not. I often tell people pride comes before the fall. Okay, that's Bible right there. To understand something, it's better to humble yourself than to be humbled. Okay, this is a serious thing to be humbled by the Most High because it can be embarrassing too. Okay, so humble yourself, right? Because perspective matter. Can you imagine if you put yourself way above here? How are you going to reach people? And you the only one at a certain level. You just put yourself way up here. How are you supposed to reach people? For those of you who are building a home-based business, look, we're in a people-building business. So you can't build people if you way up here. How are you going to build them? You just looking down. They're not going to be receptive of that. Okay? If you're looking down at me, how am I going to receive that? We have to see eye to eye. You have to see. That's like me talking to my daughter, right? And she's 4 years old, and I'm just towering over her. No, I bend down so I can make sure I'm looking her in her eyes and letting her know that I'm here for her, that I care for her, but I want her to do better. Okay? And so again, it's all about perspective. And then point 5, thinking to yourself, I will strive to finish well. Again, I will strive. This is what you should be saying to yourself. I will strive to finish well. It's all about being faithful, being committed to what you're doing, being, committed to your journey, to reaching your goals. Faithfulness matters. So the stronger your character, the greater your growth potential. Okay? The stronger your character, the greater your growth potential. So you want to make sure, again, that you remember the big picture, recognize that everyone has weaknesses, be teachable, and be willing to serve others. Be willing to serve. One thing that comes true to me is when it comes to just achieving anything worthwhile, you have to be willing to serve, putting other people before yourself. Okay, yes, take care of yourself, but you have to be willing to serve. Okay, one thing that I always remember is Jesus. When he came and he was doing his ministry, he came to serve and to be a ransom for many. He didn't come for people to necessarily serve him. He came to serve other people, to be an example, to fulfill the will of the Father. All right. So again, the law of the ladder says character growth determines the height of your personal growth. The law of the ladder, guys. And I'm hoping that you have enjoyed this appetizer. Did you enjoy it? I did. It blessed me. It blessed my soul real good. Just going over it again. It really, really did. And so, I can put on some Rocky music right now, right? Because we're getting to this main event. Okay, the main event, the main meal. You already know what the main meal is. Come on, somebody. Now, if you've been following this for a while now, this stream, we've been going hard with the best book right here. Many, 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 many years ago, guys. Look, if I was to tell you how long ago this book was published, you'd probably be like, OMG, Lakeisha, OMG. 2003. Here we are, 2020, 17 years. And it still rings true. Every single one of these nuggets. 103 ways to fail in network marketing, a guide to your success. How many of you are networkers? You want to succeed. You want to knock this thing out of the ballpark. You want to be that network marketing professional that God has called you to be. This is a guide to your success. And what we've been doing over the last couple of weeks is we've been going through these nuggets. Can you believe we started at nugget 103? And tonight, we're going to be, tonight, we're on the 20th way to fail. We've been doing the thing. You and I, because for those of you who have been following this, you've been sharing this thing out. We've been on this journey together, going through these nuggets. Okay, so I want to hear from you. I want to hear your thoughts. I want to see what you're thinking about these nuggets. So don't forget to type your comments below. Now, here is the 20th way to fail in network marketing. I'm going to read it. And there's two parts to this, by the way. There's a 20 and a 20A. So I got to make sure I read both parts, okay? So I'm going to give you my perspective on this as well. Here it goes. Now, part one of nugget number 20 says this, okay? Serve mind-altering substances, such as beer, liquor, wine, etc., at your business meetings. First of all, this is not the time. I have to put this in here first of all. This is not the time to turn up. Okay? This is not that type of party. Okay? This is professional. This is business. All right? And so listen. And then of course, the second part of it says prospect people in bars or nightclubs. I'm going to give you the look just for a second. Okay? And let me read to you what it is that they have. Here's what they say. We know that alcohol is a refreshment at some business functions, but in this business, it really doesn't work very well. We have seen people serve beer and wine at their meetings, and it backfires. It does. In all your meetings, you want to keep the focus on positive things about you and your company. Alcohol has a tendency to bring out the negative in people, not the positive, okay? Think professional and see your business meeting as a multi-million-dollar opportunity. Most million-dollar business transactions are not conducted under the influence. I know there are always exceptions. And when it comes to prospecting people at the bars or nightclubs, people are there for anything but serious business, all right? So they are also in an altered state of mind, especially after a few drinks. Please don't waste your time. Don't do it. That's my word of wisdom. Don't do it, okay? People are out there for another reason. They're not out there to get a business opportunity. They're trying to get some other opportunities. Okay? They might be out there trying to get some other opportunities. They're not trying to think about no other business opportunity, no other way. They came in there one way, they're leaving out another way. And they have their own agenda. Okay? They have their own agenda. So make sure that you steer clear of alcoholic beverages. And yes, I agree with the best household. It has a tendency to bring out the negative. Now, can I just be honest? All right. Can I have that transparent moment? Right. Again, think about it. For all of you clubbers out there that used to go to the club or to the bar, wherever it is that you went, you might still go. I don't know. Okay. Are you expecting someone to approach you with a business opportunity? Not in that regard, okay? You want to make sure you be as professional as possible. Don't serve any alcohol there. The focus is on the presentation, the content itself. So just be focused, be professional. Don't include those things a part of your meeting. That's the straightforward way the best way that I can say it. I have not experienced that. I might have gone to a club or two once or twice back in the day. Okay, back in the day, right? And I cannot think that I'll be going there for a business opportunity. That just was not it. It just wasn't it. Okay, so you want to be as focused as possible. Focus. That's the best way that I can put it there. Now, if you had a different experience, that's something for you. But I tell you, I agree with the best household. And so you want to make sure you can include beverages and some other things there, but don't let that be the focus and don't serve alcohol. Okay, that's the recommendation. So listen, for all of the meetings I attended it because I'm connected to a wealth building system. And they're my colleagues who may be viewing this, right, on Facebook. They are connected as well. We're connected to an e-commerce company that gives us access to a money system. That's what we do. We are getting paid to save. So whether, for example, you are in Nigeria and maybe, your fiat, of course, is the naira, right? What you simply do is exchange some of that naira and you obtain some physical 24 karat gold. That's what we do. Okay? We take some of this in the United States. We take some of this fiat. And look, it does not even stand straight. This fiat, and we exchange some of it for some gold, real money. This is global money. This money is accepted all around the world. We can't say that about the dollar. There's some places right now, they're saying they don't want the US dollar. I don't know about the naira, and I don't know about whether a lot of places are accepting, the Thailand baht. I don't know if they're accepting the Thailand baht. I know I got it backwards. Thailand baht. But I tell you one thing, they are accepting gold. They're hoarding gold. They're stacking gold. They're getting gold. So when you see these things happening, you have to ask yourself why. Because gold is real money. And you can get access to it. You can learn about it and you can get access to it. Now, you can learn about it because we have a presentation that's going to be happening tonight at 9 o'clock p.m. I have colleagues, amazing partners. They're trainers, they're presenters. I'm telling you, Mr. Al Murray, every Tuesday night, we call him Mr. Bustin' Loose because, man, he was excited to bust loose to get out of the system of debt, and he wants to help other people to do the same thing. He's going to be doing a presentation tonight at 9. Now, many of us are going to be streaming it on our timelines on Facebook, so you can stay tuned for that. It's going to start at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. But maybe if you want to join us on the Zoom platform where it's going to be stemming from, okay, and many people are going to be there who are a part of Wealth Builders, you can join us there. Now, the way to do this is making sure you have the Zoom app downloaded. Then you're going to want to go to www.goldrocks.info. Okay, go there at 8:55. Be there early. Okay, because if it runs out of spots for you to join, you won't be able to get on. So again, that's goldrocks.info. Goldrocks.info. Now, if you're going to get on Zoom, make sure that whoever shares this with you, you get with them and you ask them for the password. You're going to need a password to get on the Gold Rocks platform, okay? So again, thank you so very much, everyone, on tonight, plugging into the Leadership TKO live night show. Go ahead, share this thing out, And remember, we're going to be back tomorrow night around 7:15-ish. We say that because on Wednesdays we have some meetings and some trainings going on. We don't want you to miss, what's going to be taking place with these trainings. So we try to do it a little early for this show. And so I'll be doing the presentation as well at 6:30 tomorrow evening. So you can join me here on the timeline for that and invite your prospects as well. So I appreciate your time on tonight, everyone. Be blessed. And until the next time that you and I come together again, I do encourage you to think, to speak, and to live leadership. Good night, everyone, and God bless.